I've been trying to start a YouTube channel for the past like 11 years, 10, 11 years. I've started it twice already. I failed for different reasons. Yeah, I failed. I didn't continue. I would post a couple videos and stop. But the thought of posting content has always been on my mind, and I just wanted to share. And a friend today wrote to me, and I said to her that depression, the opposite of depression is not joy, it's self-expression. And I should take my own advice. I want to share. I think I've learned lessons. No, it's not even that. I just want to express myself on the internet. I want to share something. I want to have a presence. I want to exist, not just on the internet, but also I just want to, I don't know, I have this impulse to share my life, and I don't know why. I don't know where it's coming from. I can't explain. I don't really have all the answers, but I have the need to exist online, and I'm gonna stop denying myself that because of my own fears, or because of my own fears. I think that's it. I don't really know. I've been trying to think about what I'm gonna talk about in videos or whatever, but I don't also really know. I've had a difficult life in some aspects, and I think that would be interesting to talk about, but I don't really know. I just want to share. I just want to exist. I just want to exist. I just want to express myself and have others, like, it makes me emotional, and I just want to exist. I just want to express myself online, and yeah, and be me, and be okay with it. And part of the reason why I failed is because I started a YouTube channel is because I was trying to find this theme. I was trying to find myself. I was trying to make it a bit too complicated. But I think I have inherently something to say, which I don't know what it is, but I need to figure it out here. I think just to turn on the camera and say stuff. I don't know what stuff, but I don't know. Today I got to, maybe we can just talk. Today I got a message from a friend with whom I've had a difficult relationship with, and I think I've had a difficult relationship with all my friends. And I'm just one of these people that is always trying to figure out their relationship with people in general. That is always trying to figure out what is the right distance, what are we talking about, what are we not talking about, what is, like, how can I exist, how can I be comfortable in this relationship with you? And that can be anyone. That can be my neighbors, that can be like close friends, that can be not so close friends, kind of my family. It's kind of like that. Like, I just struggle with people in general. And she wrote to me after years, not years, but yeah, we haven't talked in a while, maybe a couple years, and before that it was a bit difficult. But she struggled with her own mental health, and it made me struggle with my own. I never know how to take care. I was gonna say take care, but I don't know how to relate to people who don't know I don't know how to relate to people already, but especially if they are struggling, if they're not answering, if what they say and what they do are two different things, it's really difficult. And I'm not blaming that friend at all. It's just, it just provided a very interesting kind of, you know, challenge for me. And I'm challenged with all sorts of human relationships. My dog is snoring. I'm challenged with all sorts of relationship, and it always starts with me. I struggle with my own relationship with myself. I feel a bit silly making this video right now because I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I've been wanting to make videos for so long. It's like my own story has no, it's like I love to watch other people, but it's like my own story has no value. It's like I have no value. It's like nothing. I will watch people exist and just do the most mundane things and be entertained and like to see it, but I don't think that anything I can say or do has value for others. And part of me also just doesn't believe in that anymore, or doesn't want to believe in that, because come on, why? I mean, I know why. I know why. But it's really hard to get rid of it. So I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I just want to have a place to talk about it. Because I think that I don't need to do something special for it to matter, or to bend myself out of shape for it to matter. I'm having like some sort of out of body experience, and both I'm trying to stay very present with this, but I don't want to try too hard. I've been wrestling with this like YouTube channel for so long, trying to be like, well, I could do this, I could do that, but something like doesn't click. The wish to make videos is there, but the topic or whatever isn't. I just can't like force it. So I just decided to turn on the camera to see what would come up. What would come up is very emotional. I'm really struggling to talk. What do I want to share? Yeah, that's all I wanted to share. That I want to have a place, and that I think, well, perhaps that's it. If you believe that you have nothing special to offer, if you feel like nothing that you do is ever good enough, that it doesn't like, it doesn't matter, you know, that you're not worth it to exist how you want to exist, I think that's not true. I think you've been made to feel like that. I've been made to feel like that. My wife is in the shower. And I just don't want to believe that anymore. I matter. That's the, isn't that the fucked up actually? I think at my core, it just came to me from a meditation. But like, I think at my core, I don't believe that I make a difference, that my existence makes a difference, that I'm allowed to exist the way I am, that it's okay for me to be me. Like at my core, I don't believe it. And I know that not to be true cognitively, but I think deep down, part of me is like, I don't know, maybe you don't. I feel always silly, you know. I have a meditation where, like, sometimes I have to repeat something, and it's like, and sometimes the affirmations are like, yeah, I matter, or I make a difference in the world, and I really don't. I mean, now at least I'm doubting the fact that I really don't, but because before I was not doubting that at all. I was like, no, you really don't. Yeah. This just filming is actually healing me, I think. And so maybe that's the first one, and then we can just move on. You know, pretend. Maybe it's like I need to pretend to. Maybe I need to pretend, and then it will come. But it's hard when you don't like to force subjects, you know, when you don't want to kind of pretend. To pretend. To make it, to fake it till you make it, you know? I don't think we also share the kind of middle of the way type things we share when we're like already out and we're like, yeah, I felt like that, but it's like almost like a half sentence, you know? In a half sentence to describe something that's been wrestling with you for like 34 years, and it never feels quite enough to describe. Also because part of you forgets how bad it gets, you know, the depth of despair. Those valleys are low, but we only tend to share when we're out of it, when we feel better. And I don't know, something is pushing me to do it now. I haven't figured out all my stuff, but I think there's value in the messy middle. Messy middle. Perhaps that's it. Me existing here. That's what I need. Yeah. To just exist. As myself, I did not prepare. I did not do anything special for this video. That's how I look on an everyday basis, and it's important for me also to show up as myself. Part of the reason why my previous channels didn't work out is because I was trying too hard. I had to put makeup on, I had to do my hair, I had to do a whole setup, and that takes time, and it's also not really reliable. When you rely to do something, it gets very hard. You need to meet yourself where you are. So I'm meeting myself where I am. I want to film, and that's how I'm gonna film, I guess. looking the way I look, because it's important for me to show up as I am and to just exist on the internet space. I'm doing this for me. It's not, I don't even know what I'm scared of, like, because it's not even like showing up without makeup or showing, like, I think it's just like a sort of truly effortless existence, you know, to be okay and to be at peace with exactly who I am, which is this, I mean, me. But not to try, not to say something smart, not to sound like, not to make a whole scripted thing, just to exist, you know. And I keep wanting, like, part of me keeps wanting to like move on and say something about my day or say something of like value and like whatever, but like part of me is like resisting this idea and be like, no, we're not doing that. We're not like trying to be of value. We're trying to be ourselves here. So yeah, I guess that this is really the core. Because I would always try to be of value to you. I'm always trying to, but then something feels wrong. It's not, that's not true. I'm not trying to be of value to others. I'm trying to exist as myself. And for it to be okay. I said to my therapist, I think last session, I said to her that sometimes the hardest thing we do is to do nothing. I see this with my dog. Sometimes not reacting is the hardest thing. Not to manage, not to say something, not to like engage with anything. Just to exist. Just to be present and exist. And not go in any direction. Not try to do things. Not try to say, to whatever. Just to exist. Just to be present. Just to sit, I guess that's it, sitting with my discomfort. My discomfort isn't in the kind of physically being seen by somebody. My discomfort is in being seen as myself. And yeah, deep down I was like this loser that has nothing to say. And it's not because I have nothing to say, it's because I don't want to fake it. Right now I'm really worried because I was filming this video when my wife was in the shower, and now she's gotten out of the shower. She's gonna think that I'm talking to her, and it makes me really uncomfortable, even though it's my wife and I'm very comfortable with her, but to be seen filming a video. So we're gonna sit through that discomfort as well. And we're not gonna manage it by me saying, I'm just filming a video. We're not gonna say anything like that. We're just gonna sit here in the discomfort of being discovered, or the discomfort of being seen as trying. Maybe that's the thing also, as trying. Maybe that's the hardest thing, is like, I don't want to try too hard, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Yep. Seen as trying. It's all coming out now. In truth, I have never tried. Okay, maybe not never, but I don't feel like I really did this thing without managing, without trying, without like, but like, not kind of without trying, but like without managing, without like putting on some sort of show for somebody else. I've never done this where I'm just like trying. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something there that's really important, that's really at the core of myself, that is just this real trying. Because I've done things, you know, I've done the job, I've done some hard things, I've done, like, put myself out there, I've done like, but it, like, it, that's not it. This is it. I'm uncomfortable. No, it's okay. I'm trying to work through my own discomfort. Even filming with somebody else potentially hearing me is really difficult. It's fine. I'm just saying that it's really hard to be seen doing something. Yeah, but I'm working on it.
You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great, amor. I love you.
I love you.
You're my love. Babu. Hold on, there is ink. Like that. Ai, que foi? Por que tá sendo?
I'm not taking this out if you come. That's okay, but I'm just not editing.
You're not what?
I'm not editing.
Okay. Are you here again? But sending my vibes to you. Feel hugged and kissed.
I love you.
I love you, Bob.
I think it's important to show up as ourselves.
I agree. Can I have a sip? That's me showing up as myself.
But
Wait, give me a
you
drink.
can
Let
get-
me drink this. It looks good.
But you can get your own.
That's my own.
No, that's mine. No, that's it.
We share everything now in this family. There you go.
Skits.
Relax, kids. We are leaving my office.
Skitty, vem. Vem. Skitty, vem. Come on. Good job. Good job. Vem. Vem. Meu amor. Ok. Vai. Te amo. Okay, this is like real life healing. Real time healing. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what this series is. Real time healing. To sit with our own discomfort, to sit with my own discomfort, my own dissonance, that like thing that is pulling me, that is rubbing me, that is like rattling me inside like this. Yeah. Skit, stop. Que foi, meu amor? Que foi, champions? I love you. Okay. This is episode 1. Okay. Good job. Fine. Good girl. Good girl. Who has leathery paws? Who has leathery paws? Do you want to clean the bathroom with me? Okay, this is episode 1. I want to do this more. I want to do this more. I like it. Something in me is saying yes. We're gonna listen to. I'm gonna trust myself. Right? Okay. Okay, I'm excited. I'm scared, but I'm excited. Let's do it.